That's to pay homage to the people that have the COVID-19, doctors, nurses, paramedics, first responders, truck drivers, grocery store workers, police officers, civilians, school teachers, plant workers. We're all innocent people. We're all innocent. Anyway, this program here is to educate, to entertain, and to offend everybody on the planet at least once. Hopefully I can do that for you today. Try to offend everybody. I'll try. I will. What's going on today, man? COVID-19 still going strong. Bunch of crazy shit. Anybody out there wants to talk about anything? Stimulus checks might be coming pretty soon. Haven't heard anything about that. Carl Rittenhouse or whatever, he got out of jail. Somebody bonded him out $2 million. To me, that's a good thing. I like that guy for some reason. I just like him. I think he was there to protect other people's property. He wasn't there to kill anybody. He was there to protect people's property. And I think I like Kyle a lot better than most police officers. Hey, Dylan, what's going on? What's going on? But I saw where Kyle got out of jail. Somebody bonded him out for $2 million or something like that. But if you watch those videos, he fired 3 shots. He hit 3 people. He's not like a police officer that's going to unload and wound some people. You know what I'm saying? So that kid, he's got gun control. He uses both hands. No, that's a sick joke. People, that's a sick joke. But I think Kyle had good intentions. Hopefully he doesn't go to prison for life or anything like that. But he was there just to protect that the people that the property that were getting damaged and stuff like that, because the rioters were coming in, innocent people. They were destroying their cars, beating people up, burning places down, and Kyle was there to protect. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. Maybe I'm wrong. But the bad thing he did is he came across the state border. That's one thing right there. Excuse me. But I think he had very good intentions. I think he would have protected anybody. It didn't matter. Young, old, black, white, gay, straight. He just didn't want to see innocent people being taken advantage of, Just working around the place today. Weatherizing lawnmowers now. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I put mine up. Put it in the shed or whatever. I might break it out, pick up the leaves or something. But yeah, life is just getting strange, man. It's just getting nuts. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, my doctor called me today. I went to the doctor the other day, and what was bad? Everything's good with me. They took some blood, did a blood test, and I've been getting a lot of bad calls. I guess it's called bad calls, prank calls. Wanted me to watch porn, this and that. And when the lady called, I was just trying to straighten out somebody that sent me a text message, which I don't want to see. And when I answered the phone, I was a little bit upset with her, but it was a nurse from the doctor's office. And I explained why I was so harsh to her, She says she understands. But, I don't want to see porn. Why even send it to me? I don't want to see it, It's useless. But most of these guys are out of Russia. I noticed that when they send it to me on YouTube, I ban them for life. And then when I go to their username or whatever, most of them are Russians. So the numbers that I got here, I'll probably send it to Interpol, see if they'll do anything about it. Because, why bother me? I'm not bothering you. Why bother me? So how many lawnmowers you're weatherizing, Dylan? I got a battery operated one. It's a redback. And I got a Craftsman T1500, I think it's called. It's the same as a T1000, but the only thing is one more gear. Do you see the Rupert Hospital on CBS? Yeah. Okay, see, I mentioned that yesterday. I don't like CBS, but they're in Twin Falls the day before, and then they went to Rupert. Okay. Rupert might be overcrowded, whatever. They got 3 ICU units, and they got like about another 10 beds or something like that. If churches are real churches, like where the hospital is, they got the Methodist church right next to them. They got the Mormon church and they got the Catholic on the same street. And excuse me. And see, they're setting up tents in the hospital to make more room for more beds. What they need to do is ask the church. Most churches would let them just come in, set up an area right there, and they'll have enough beds. That way they don't have to send them out of state, because that's what they're saying. Well, we're going to have to decide who we're going to send. The people in ICU, you keep them there. And the people that are really bad, you keep them in the hospital. And the ones that need to stay in the hospital or whatever, send them over to the church. You know, it's pretty simple stuff. Yeah, I don't like CBS. It's just bullshit, you know. And Trump and Biden, you know, I like Trump a lot better than Biden. Biden's starting to piss me off. And scare tactics, in my opinion. Yeah, I think it is too. Yeah, it's a scare tactic. See, that's like when the nurse called me today. I told her I don't know if I want to go in a couple weeks back, because all I'm going to do is just go in there and get my blood pressure checked. And then in a couple weeks after that, I'm going to go and see the doctor. And I told her I don't know, because supposedly the COVID-19 had skyrocketed in this area. But like she said, they only allow 2 people in. But it takes an hour and a half. That's what I couldn't figure out. There was only 2 people in there when I went. And it took me an hour and a half to get in and out. And it kind of pissed me off because I had to ask a questionnaire, because you're getting a new doctor. Your name, address, and stuff like that. That's cool. You know, that's what they need to know. And then the next one was anxiety. The next one was suicide. The next one was depression. About 10 questions on each page about that kind of stuff. And then when I got into the office, they asked me, what gender was I? You know, what gender are you? I got my blood pressure checked at the doctor the other day. It was 209 over 100. Apparently that's bad. I know, that's what they keep telling me too. Ever since 40 years ago, man, they're telling me, you're going to stroke out. You're going to stroke out one of these days. You know, when they check my blood pressure, they get high blood pressure. Hey, what's up, Jesse? I can't remember where you're from. But yeah, I guess it is too. Mine was when I went to the emergency room, I think it was 227, something like that, over 159 or something like that, 149. But I'm okay, you know. I feel fine. Jesse, where are you from? So you get 2 days off, Dylan, or you get 3, or you spoiled, man. Go in there and get a 3-day weekend. Oh, San Antonio, cool. How's everything there? I've been to San Antonio. Dylan, you get 3 days off? You brat. I think that's like that guy that was here. Give me a hard time. 2 days off. It's all, but that's okay. Yeah. You know, you're still young. You like to go out and work. Sandra, from Paradise, not getting better and a lot more control with the COVID-19. That's good. Yeah, if you look on YouTube, some of the worst places to live, and one of them was in Hawaii, one of the towns in Hawaii, one of the small villages or something like that. One of the top 10 worst places to live in the United States. Hey, Timothy. I love to work. Even on my day off, I'm up at 5:30 starting my day. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, Dylan. I was the same way. When I was younger, I'm getting old. I was up 5:30 every day, you know. I don't think it was that place. Is there an island called Hawaii? Hawaii? You know, thumbs up, people. But if you look on the internet, they'll tell you. It's 10. Let's see. I wish I lived in Colorado, a whole lot fresher. And where you're from? Well, they got land for sale in Colorado. You know, just don't buy any land that's overpriced. Big Island is Hawaii. Okay, that's where it was at. It was Hawaii. I thought Hawaii was the state, but it's Hawaii, Hawaii. I'm going to have about 30 beers tonight, so I won't be able up till 7:30 tomorrow, huh? One time I drank 24 16-ounce, I guess they're called tall boys. I don't know if they sell them anymore. 16-ounce Coors Light. I know, thumbs up and subscribe. What kind of beer do you drink? I don't drink beer anymore. But anyway, I drank 23 tall boys. They're called tall boys 16-ouncers. And the next morning when I woke up, I think the reason why I didn't drink the 24th one was tipped up upside down, and I probably couldn't pull the tap on it, you know. Hey, Kenny. Gamma Fresh. Where's the beets? It's spelled B-E-E-T here in Idaho. Sugar beets. Wow, we got a lot of new people here today. A lot of new people. Oh, Beatrice. She called me yesterday. I talked to her. She did a testing to test out. Just going to send back the paperwork. There you go. I don't know what it was for. I was wasted. You know, I just couldn't find the tap. I was by myself. And next morning I woke up, there was one beer. It was tipped over on the coffee table. And I thought it was empty. I went over there and it was a full beer, and it was the only one that was left. But I drank 23 that day. It's a lot of fucking beer. Nobody should drink that much beer. Beatrice is in the mental institution. She called me yesterday. Hopefully she'll be out by Thanksgiving. But if not, probably around the 1st or the 2nd. Yeah, you live on Maui? That's probably a lot better place. So hopefully she'll start doing a podcast. Because I say the same shit day in, day out. Every day I say the same stuff. But really, I do like Trump. See, Trump, let's see, a lot of damn beer. Nothing better than drinking on the ice cold one after a long day of work. I know. I used to drink beer all the time, man. All the time I used to drink beer. I love beer. I can't drink beer anymore. Not even one. It just freaking bloats me and gives me a headache. Meth is on the Big Island. Meth is big in Hawaii. Yeah. Meth is big everywhere, I think. So is beer. I usually drink Coors Light, or Budweiser, you know. Can't drink beer. Too gassy. Not really gassy. It just, you know, like if you drink pop or whatever, your stomach bloats you. Just makes you feel full. You know why I like drinking Coors Light? Because it reminds me of making love in a boat. You know why? Hell yeah, I love Coors and Coors Light. Okay, you know why I like drinking Coors Light? You know why I love drinking Coors Light? Because it reminds me of making love in a boat. You know why? It's fucking next to water. Man, that's a new Godzilla album. It's amazing. Godzilla? Then they're the ones that did you thought that was funny. I can't even think of the guy's name. Dirty Harry. What's his name? Dirty Harry. I'm getting too fucking old, man. No, it was Blue Oyster Cult. Clint Eastwood. There you go, Clint Eastwood. Is it Godzilla that did Clint Eastwood? You ever heard that one? Clint Eastwood, I think. But the one that did Godzilla is Blue Oyster Cult. The one that did Don't Fear the Reaper. So Dylan's got a new joke so I can tell everybody at the bar or whatever. Yeah. I haven't heard him for a long time. Pappy Walker. From Ontario, Canada. I don't even have to ask. Oh, where's Kenny? Not Kenny, but Kevin. Where's Kevin? Because I told him to look up Russell Williams. Yeah, she'll enjoy it. She'll say, hey, that's a pretty good idea. Oh, your husband passed away 2 months ago. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's quite a few people here from Canada. They come on here. Yeah, it's going to be hard every day of your life. Every day of your life. But like I tell you, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. He's in heaven right now waiting for you. And, oh, you love my show? Oh, thank you very much. But his spirit will always be there for you, His spirit will be there. He's in heaven. I can't believe people even watch this shit. Chalk Tablet Towers? I've never heard of that. He's around? Yeah, the spirit's there, man, all the time. It's going to be there. That's what people don't understand. I know. There's a difference between a spirit and a soul. When you die, your soul goes to heaven. Your spirit's still here. Yeah, for real. A lot of people don't believe it, but it is true. Damn, Hero, man. He's a good person, Hero. Yeah, even animals have spirits. And what was bad is I hit a deer. I used to haul beets going like 45, 50 miles an hour, and some deer ran out in front of me. I clipped one. You've always heard the deer in the headlight look. That's what happened to this deer. He just looked, and his head hit the headlight, and I ran over the top of him. My tires ran over him. He hit the side of the step up or whatever it's called, right there. And the second he died, I felt his spirit go through my body. I felt it. Quarantine till next Friday. But animals have spirits too. Souls, spirits. Yeah, we all do. Oh, did you come back from Jamaica? How was it there? Did you drink any rum? Be back in a minute. Okay, I'm going to tell them a rum story. This is going to be bad. We're locked down for 3 weeks. Empty? Yeah. See all the places that have the tourists, man, they're going to be hurting really bad. All the places that depend on tourism. And, even those boats, those, what do they call them? Cruises and stuff like that. Some of those are shut down for a long time. But let's see, what's those two guys' names? I love animals more than people. My daughter and I talk with the animals. Yeah, I got one right now. I can't get rid of him. This cat, he won't go outside. I love him and everything, but he's a pain in the butt. But, he's a male, a Tom. If he goes out there, the bigger male's going to beat him up. And right now, when I went out to get the male, there's some like big dogs. I kind of heard a pack of wild dogs in my neighborhood that are big, man. 30, 40-pound dogs, just mutts. One's a pit bull, though, I think, or a bulldog or something. But talking about Jamaica and rum and stuff like that, I can't remember those two guys that are on the morning show. Bob and Tom. Anybody know Bob and Tom? You ever heard of them? Okay, this is the weirdest freaking story I've ever heard on Bob and Tom. This lady and her husband went to Jamaica for vacation or whatever. I think they were from France I think from France. But they went there, and while they were there, somehow the husband, if you got the cat fixed, he'll be okay. No, he's not fixed. And anyway, when he went there, the husband passed away in Jamaica. And to ship him back, it was like, I don't know, somewhere between $5,000 and $10,000 to ship the body from Jamaica to France or Italy or wherever she was from. And she didn't have that kind of money, especially her husband passed away and all that. So what she did, I don't know what she got this idea, but she got a keg of rum, 55-gallon keg of rum or whatever it was, 50-gallon, big barrel, stuck his body in there and had that shipped over for $300 or $400, back to her house. And anyway, she went on vacation, and the workers there would come to remodel the house. And she told them, I'm going to be back in about 3 months. My casa is your casa. Help yourself, whatever you want. And after work every day, those guys would start drinking off that rum barrel. And about 2 or 3 weeks into it, the rum was gone. And they shook it, and there's something in there, but there was no alcohol left. And they opened it up, and there was a dead body in there. Could you imagine that? That was on Bob and Tom. I remember that one. That was like the sickest thing I ever heard in my life. But I should have said that since your husband just passed away. I'm sorry. Oh, no. Yeah. Chicken George, what's going on, Chicken George? Where are you at today? We must have scared Diana away. She hasn't came back ever since the last time. Not my pecker. What's up with you? Like Sandra Lamb. Green fried tomatoes. But yeah, I was talking earlier about. Oh, okay. So they raised the speed limit there in Ohio. It used to be 55 when I was driving. Took my 3 teenagers and grandkids. Oh, cool. Everybody went to Jamaica. That'd be great. Never been there. Did you need a passport to get to Jamaica? Do you need a passport? Found dead in the water tank on top of a building. Cool. What's the speed limit though in Ohio? Is it 55 or 65? Because when I was there, it's 70. Shit, that's good. Do you remember when it was 55 in Ohio? Maybe it's just on some highways. I don't know. But I remember it's like, man, we're not even moving. Oh, you do remember that? Okay. Got our weed at the medical store. Cool. I wish I could smoke weed. I'd probably be too paranoid to have a podcast. But I was talking earlier about that Kyle. What's his name? I forgot. Man, I can't think anymore. He just bonded out. Somebody bonded him out for $2 million. Kyle Rittenhouse. And to me, I think he was trying to protect innocent people that don't have the Second Amendment. They don't believe in Second Amendment. And I think that's what he was trying to do. But to me, this is what I see. He shot 3 rounds and hit 3 people. Killed 2. I hate to see him go, but they were causing trouble too. But the thing is, that kid is a lot better than most police, because when the police shoot, they fucking unload their guns. And this kid had an AR-15, probably 15 rounds, maybe even 30-round clip. And he only wasted 3 shots. Sorry, her name was. Look it up. It's weird. Okay, if I remember that. Did you look up 35 reasons that you're a Scotsman or something like that on the internet? But to me, in a way, Kyle is kind of like a hero to me, in a way. What he did wrong. Couldn't find it. Okay, yeah. It's called Scotsman, 35 Reasons You're a Scotsman, or 35 Why You're a Scotsman. It's like you see all 4 seasons in one day. You're used to that, seeing all 4 seasons. You're a Scotsman, something like that. But yeah, the people that was, they were burning stuff down. And I think he kind of went off the deep end in a way. Nobody should shoot anybody. Nobody should shoot anybody. They don't have the right. But that one guy had a skateboard. He's going to hit him in the head with a skateboard. He should have been smarter than that. You don't bring a skateboard to a gunfight. You know what I'm saying? But some people, they don't believe in the Second Amendment rights. They'll let their house burn down or whatever, even if they don't have insurance, they won't defend themselves. And that's sad. People don't have the right to hit anybody, steal from anybody, or destroy anybody's stuff. They have no rights to do that. And I think that kid was trying to protect anybody. I don't think he cared whether they were black, white, young, old, gay, straight, rich or poor, or whatever. Let's see. And there are many with green or hazel eyes in Scotland. 10 times there. You been to Scotland? Shit, everybody's been everywhere. I thought I'd been everywhere. I've been home doing drugs all my life. Damn. I think about driving truck, all you see is the asphalt, when I was driving truck. It's kind of sad. Been to every state, but didn't see much. But anyway, Trump, he tried to get the pharmaceutical companies to lower the prices. I think he was good for that. Personally, I do like Trump over Biden because of that. He was trying to drain the swamps because the politicians that we have fiddle fuck around way too much, man. And Trump, that's why they're mad, because he kept the line. He didn't even do any political bullshit. He just became president right off the bat. He became president and they're going, what the hell? But Trump, right now, I think he's trying to make the pharmaceutical companies lower the prices because pharmaceuticals are way overpriced. Somebody's making a fortune. And the reason why they charge so much is because it gets sued. Because a lot of those chemicals have side effects. And people sue them, It's crazy, crazy. I don't know why my throat's so dry. But yeah, he'll be out here and be out in a couple weeks, 2 or 3. And he'll be Biden. Your eye color changed. I saw my ex-wife's eyes change in real life, man. Like, she had blue eyes. She was on drugs. She was possessed by the devil. But they turned eyes color. They turned from blue to, I don't know what color it was. I seen it actually happen in real life. I think she was possessed by the devil. To like ice. But it's all fun and games till somebody gets a brown eye poked out with a sharp stick, I think, Let's see, what else is going on? I knew something, but I forgot. Man, I'm getting old. I can't remember anything. That's bad. Got that old timer's disease. They drive on the wrong side of the road. Watch Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean for president. Anybody watch Mr. Bean? He's funny, man. The dude's hilarious. Your eyes do that? Yeah, Trump didn't handle the COVID-19 worth of shit, But really, all they have to tell you, this is just me talking. That's all they have to say is it's airborne and it's man-made and it can fucking kill you. Enough said, But it's spread out through the United States too fast. But if you go back and you look, May 1st, because I do believe in that, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. That's what's coming down here. Everybody's going to go Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. They're going to be dependent on the government. But they opened up the United States back to May 1st. And back then, the Democrats was bitching to Trump to open the restaurants up and schools and all that shit. We only had 20, but I don't vote for either of them. I don't either. I haven't voted for a long fucking time. I won't. I refuse to vote. But back then, May 1st, we only had 20 cases in our Cassia County here where I live. Now we have 20 a day, every day, you know. But the last time I voted was from George Bush Sr. He's talking about the New World Order. You look at Biden. Biden says the same fucking thing. He says about the New World Order. He's talking about it, bringing it into power and stuff, you know, which it will happen. It will happen. The New World Order will exist, you know. They'll get rid of a lot of us. I won't see it because I'll die anyway, you know. I'm getting old. I'm back. Bob and Tom are hilarious. Oh, I don't know. Did you hear that story about Bob and Tom that I told? Did you hear that one? It was a bad time to say because Pam Walker. Hey, I know a Pammy Walker. How old are you? Do you know me? That's kind of crazy. Well, the Illuminati's been around for a long time, since 1776, May 1st, 1776. But see, that's why they want to keep us dumbed down. The Illuminati, they're the enlightened one. They can make money from the stupid people. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're going to give us money or whatever, if they do give us money, we're going to spend it stupidly. And pretty soon they'll have it all back. But yeah, Jekyll Island, I don't know if it was 1920 or whatever, they put in the Federal Reserve on Jekyll Island. You know, they voted that shit in. Yeah, Bob and Tom, it is funny. I heard it's something gross, though. Got to go and start driving back to Chicago. I don't know how you could even live there. You live in a good neighborhood? Chicken George, you live in a good neighborhood in Chicago? That one dude, man, he was a fucking idiot. Jolette, what's his name? Sounds like Jolette. I can't remember his name. The guy with the noose? Oh, man. That guy shouldn't have done that, because anybody that had a noose around their neck, they would have took it off and then called the police. He called the police and he still had the noose on his neck. I believe in 1920 we sold out to their control. I wouldn't doubt it. That's when the Great Depression started and different things like that. Oh, yeah, Jesse Smollett. Yeah, I always say. That's how I can remember his name, because we had a drop yard in Joliet. His name was Smollett, and he lived in Chicago. You live in a good neighborhood, though, Chicken George? Because you always see bad shit, man. Like even in Wisconsin, they had a shootout at the department store or whatever. I think last night in Chicago, I think 6 people got killed. 4, not killed, but shot. Wounded, you know. That's enough to scare the hell out of me to leave. Clicker clock on YouTube, huh? That was hilarious. The cop videotape for the news. Still, I know, man. How stupid can you be? Right then, everybody knew that he was lying. No matter who you are, you're going to take the noose off. You know, you say, fuck this, man. Those fucking Cracker Peckerwood son of a bitches, they tried to fucking hang me. No, we left it on and called the cops. But anyway, I'll tell the story again. Dylan, I don't know if you heard it, about the lady that went to Jamaica and her husband died. And I think she was from France or Italy or something like that. She couldn't afford to ship her husband back because it was somewhere between $5,000 and $10,000. So she stuck him in a barrel of rum and shipped him back for a few $100. And anyway, she went on vacation again a few years later. And the workmen, they're going to remodel her house while she was gone, you know. And she told them, my casa is your casa, you know. So every day after work, they kind of like have a little party or whatever. They start drinking on that keg of rum. And after about 2 weeks, there was nothing left in the bottle. I mean, in the keg. And they thought, what the hell? So they shook it and it sounded like something was in there. It was a fucking dead body, man. Got back from smoke shop. What's up, everyone? Juan wants to fucking rub that shit in our nose. I got weed and you don't. But I don't know if you ever heard that one on Bob and Tom. But they're funny. Yeah, they're funny people. It was a stiff drink, Tim. Yeah. Probably after a while, man. It was probably dark rum. Oh, you got a new Zippo lighter. Cool. Zippo's been around forever, man. Probably had to ID for that. I feel bad for those who don't believe in owning guns. You better learn self-defense or how to use them. Yeah, personally, I think everybody needs a gun. I honestly do. You don't have to kill an animal or whatever, just for self-defense. I believe that too, you know. Honestly, I do. Oh, you're fucking spoiled, Juan. He gets free weed, he gets fucking free lighters, free Nike shit, and then he's always bitching. What a fucking brat. There you go. I'm lucky. You're blessed, dude. You're blessed. You're not lucky. You're blessed. You got a good family. They pick out the right career that they want to work in. See, that's what's strange. You got some of your, hey, Tim, starting to blaze. Good afternoon, Tim and everyone. Time for me to leave. Diane's here. I'm going to have to shut my mouth because I was talking bad about her earlier. I want to help them out too. Yeah, that's what family's for, Juan, you know. But see, you got one of your families that works at a place that sells weed or whatever. And here you'd go to prison for the job that he's doing, you know, the job that he enjoys doing, you know. It's probably not too hard, not too stressful. But if you're in Idaho, if he was doing the same job, he'd get locked up. Oh, that's okay, Tim. I used to it. Going to get really bad soon. Time to armor up. Yeah, I think that's crazy too. You know, I figured by now weed would be legal in Idaho, and we're the last state. It's a conspiracy just to fucking piss me off. Fucking Mormons. But if you go to Cassia County recent arrest, you see the people with possession of drug. If it's a felony, it's methamphetamine. And if it's a misdemeanor, it's marijuana. Mormons suck money balls. I agree, Sandra. I didn't think Diane likes weapons. Monkey balls. Money balls, monkey balls. Has anybody ever smelled mothballs? You guys ever smelled mothballs before? Anybody? There's one thing I have to ask, maybe two. How'd you get their little legs spread apart, and why'd you do it? Have you ever heard Tucker Clark on Bob and Tom? I haven't. I haven't heard Bob and Tom for a long time. I used to when I was driving truck, but I haven't heard it for about 10 years. You don't sniff mothballs? How'd you get their little legs apart, and why are you smelling mothballs for? I don't know who Tucker Clark is. I don't know who that is. But yeah, those guys went pretty good. Are they out of Chicago? Where's Bob and Tom from? I forgot. Trump is a great president. I have no complaints against Trump. All I can say is he's never tapped out. Not once. Not once has he fucking tapped out. He's still fucking trying to do his job. He's trying to lower the prices pharmaceuticals and stuff like that. I've never seen Trump ballsy. I think he was too, man. But people shouldn't fucking listen to him. That's the thing. They listen to him, whatever he tweeted and whatever he was saying and shit like that. I don't listen to him. I don't give a fuck. It's supposed to be 2024. Politics. Ugh. Yeah, I know. That's the way I am too. I don't know why we're talking about politics. I hate it. I just don't want Biden in there, man. He's a piece of shit. To me, he's guilty by association. Because I know Hillary and those other guys, they're fucking corrupt as hell. And Biden is too, if he's with them, They're fucking all corrupt. Nancy Pelosi, all those people. Schumer and Sanders, they may not be corrupt because they're too fucking stupid. But I don't think they should get the money that they do get. Supposedly, I think we're going to have let's see, I don't even vote. Why bother? That's the way I am. See, it's not an election. It's a selection. They've already got him selected. Let's see, yes, we finally had a president with balls, and he did. Yeah. It's a selection. It's not an election. It's a selection. Forgot what the hell I was going to say. Fuck, I'm getting old, man. Come on here, and I need to write something down so it could be scripted. Oh, yeah, this is what I was going to say. We're going to have a pussy president. The people at Wall Street, the odds were 65% that Biden was going to win 6 weeks before they even had the election. 6 weeks before. They knew that Biden was going to be the president on Wall Street. Excuse me. And the bad thing about it, too, when he became the candidate for presidency, the first thing he said was, I'm going to pick a female for the vice president. Right there, he's fucking prejudiced. He didn't even consider the males, Democratic males at all. He said, I'm going to pick a female. Who's going to be better for the job? That's what you need to know. If a woman's better for the job, that's great. If there's a guy better for the job, that's great. If he's black, he's white, or whatever, you need to pick the best person for the best job. You can do the best job. But to me, it was all analytics or whatever it's called. Because they knew that Biden was Catholic. He's going to get a lot of votes just because he's Catholic. Most of the Catholic people. Oh, I'll roll up a joint and get into a deep conversation with them. Don't go too deep. No, they're not the right fucking people for the job, man. If you look it up on the internet, Dylan, the people in San Francisco that pick up shit, human feces, with all the bonuses or fucking perks or whatever the hell it is, they make more money than a doctor. Hello? I am. You want to go? You want to talk? About another 15 minutes, I think. Okay, talk to you later. Okay, I love you too. Bye. Yeah, that was Beatrice. She didn't want to talk. I don't know why. But she's just wondering if I was doing the podcast. I said, yeah. Oh, well. One of these days she'll do a podcast, and I won't be here. I say the same shit day in, day out, man, like a record. But yeah, the people in San Francisco that are picking up shit, you look it up with their bonuses and stuff, they make more than a fucking doctor. Yeah, I know. 47 fucking years. Yeah, that's the way I look at it too, Dylan. That's why they're mad. That's why the Democrats are mad, because he kept the line and he's doing more shit than they could. If they would just let him do his job, he would have accomplished a lot more things. But ever since day one, he had to fucking hit a wall, and stuff like that. And all the people that were coming up, 3 or 4 years ago, thousands and thousands of people, immigrants, they're all over the United States. And now the police have to pick them up and deport them, and it's ugly. And some people are suing. Some of the women are suing because they had operations, and they weren't supposed to have operations or whatever. See, they got more benefits than the guards. As soon as they hit the border, they got free medical, dental, vision, food, place to stay, blah, blah, blah. But when somebody from the military retires, they're fucking clueless. They don't know what the fuck's going on, But the immigrants, or I guess they're called immigrants, what are they called? Fuck, I don't know what they're called. But anyway, they had more benefits than a vet. And that's sad. And that was like 4 years ago. They're all over. Because if you look at our recent jail report, they're border holds. They're called border holds. They have to fucking arrest them and feed them and stuff. And about 2 or 3 weeks later, they ship them back to Mexico or Guatemala or wherever the fuck they came from on taxpayers' money. And somebody paid them to come here, Every so many miles, they'd give them money. It's just like the people that are rioting. Some of those people got paid to riot. And to me, the elections, if it's a fraud, this is how I look at it. Let's see. I see Biden's team donations for the... Yep, it's a show. Okay, see, I don't vote, but for the fraud or whatever, they're saying it's a fraud. Excuse me. The people that did vote, there should be a hotline to call in to see if your vote went through and who you voted for or whatever, and see if there was more than one of you that voted. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they can do that, but that'd be a good idea. Because there probably was a little bit of fraud, not enough to turn the election, but it's human error too. I know that. But they were saying that some of the mail-in ballots weren't even fucking folded. It was just like pieces of paper that's been Xeroxed off. Yeah, the election is a big circus. And all the way down to the mayors, man. I don't even know who our mayor is. But they shouldn't be making a fortune. See, Pelosi and those guys, they're making more money than the president. Supposedly, Trump didn't make any money. See, that's why they didn't like Trump. I think they got him on having sex with a porn star or something like that. That's about all they got. He went bankrupt a few times. There was no collusion. I don't think he had any collusion. They say, oh, him and Putin-Nanny, they're having a Putin-Nanny over there in Russia, and him and little Kim and this and that. I don't think none of that even happened. And you can't bribe Trump because he's already got $1 billion. What are you going to say? I'll give you $300,000 if you do this? Like, fuck, go fuck yourself. Trump haters. But I hate the women coming out of California. I honestly do. I don't like those people, man. Pelosi, Dianne Feinstein, Kamala Harris, Maxine Waters. Yeah, he didn't take a paycheck. I think every quarterly, not annually, every quarterly he was getting his paycheck and donating it. I don't know how much it was. I think they make $450,000 a year, so probably $100,000. He was giving it away every 3 months to charity. Yeah, they are, aren't they, Juan? They are annoying. Every fucking one of them. What the hell's her name? Sarah Huckabee Sanders. I think her name's Sarah Huckabee, whatever the fuck her name is. I liked her, man. I really liked her. I wish she would have stuck with Trump. She bailed out because she was probably under a lot of stress. And Maxine Waters was telling people, if these guys show up to your place of business, don't serve them, spit in their food, whatever, you know. And people were doing that shit because of Maxine Waters. She's upset because James Brown's a better looking girl than she is. You got a friend in me. Yeah, that's a good song. James Taylor, that one. Toy Story. Oh, I don't know. You know what's weird? Is I never watched Toy Story. I haven't seen it. You got a friend in me. That's Toy Story. Okay, I thought it was James Taylor. That's a good song. Oh, Randy Goodman. Oh, a lot of shit's coming out too. The astronauts that are dying, you know, like John Glenn and shit like that. They'll come forward now, and they're saying what they saw in outer space. Same with that guy that said it was a weather balloon. He said it wasn't a weather balloon. It was fucking metal from another planet. And when like Elon Musk's going to start going out into outer space, people are going to start seeing UFOs and stuff like that. They're going to come back and they're going to report it. You know, like if they work for NASA or something. When you work for NASA or you're a pilot, you take your job in jeopardy because if you say, "Oh yeah, I saw a UFO," I say that dude's fucking crazy. Lock his ass up. Yeah, the Tic Tac footage, I seen it. Yeah, that was too weird. But I think people that are going to go up in space with Elon and those other guys that are civilians. Yeah, Wasp, Flying in Texas. Yeah. See, we're in the revelation right now. Everything will be revealed. Yeah. Wasp is getting old, man. Lawless, what's his name? Yeah. That's crazy, yeah. What's the lead singer from Wasp? Lawless. Okay, anyway, I was saying that Lucy Lawless and the guy from Wasp, they're the same. They're the same person because you never see them together. Fuck, what the hell is his name? I can't even think of it. Yeah, Blind in Texas. That's a song I used to like. Xena, yeah, Xena, Lucy Lawless, and the lead singer from Wasp. They're really the same person. What the fuck is his name? I don't know. That's a weird name though, Lawless. You know. Yeah, she's pretty hot, man. She's pretty hot. There's a place in California. It's called Slab City. It's lawless. I guess they have no police there or anything. Scottish name. Is it a Scottish name? Cool. That was going to bother the fuck out of me. What the fuck's the lead singer from Wasp? What's his name? I forgot. Who started me? Do you know the metal band Wasp? Yeah, I do, Shane. What's going on? They putting out a new album? Those guys are fucking getting old too, man. They were old like fucking 20 years ago. Just think that Biden and Trump, okay, Trump is 74 and Biden 78. Ron Woods from the Stones. Oh yeah, Blackie Lawless, fuck. Okay. Ron Woods from the Rolling Stone is 74, same age as Trump. And Charlie Watts is 78, same age as Biden. But those guys can still fucking rock, man. The Stones. Yeah, Blackie Lawless. I don't know why. They're always dressed in black. I should have thought of that. But yeah, Blackie Lawless and Lucy Lawless. They're the same person, just dressed in drag. Yeah, I know everything, man. I looked underneath their kilt. It Lucy had a dick about this big, man. That'd be awful, wouldn't it? Because she's pretty hot, man. Take her out, and next thing you know, freaking pops a boner. Wonder what happened to her. Haven't seen her for a while. She probably got fat like everybody else. We're all getting old and fat. That was kind of a crazy show too, Xena, or whatever it was called. Tim, you're something else, man. Tina Marie, fat lady in the house. What's going on, Deanne? Deanne Marie. Lady from Arizona. Warrior Princess. That's what Dina Marie is. She's a warrior princess. Yes, I'm from Arizona. Tucson. Anybody ever heard of Tucson? Dina is probably fine. Are you pretty fine, Deanne? What's he doing? Had to check out the band Plasmatics after you mentioned them the other day. Oh yeah, you know who the Plasmatics is? What the hell? Wendy O. Williams, man. She was fucking nuts. She went out on stage in shaving cream. I think she killed herself. I hope it's beautiful here in Tucson. I'm fine, thanks. Yeah, they're fucking awesome. They're fucking crazy, man. See, I didn't know who Wendy Williams was. I had no clue who Wendy Williams was. Fucking Wendy Williams, man. Who the fuck is that? But I always heard of Wendy O. Williams. And I said, man, she's been dead for a long time. How could she be doing this show? An alien. Isn't that weird? A to Z is always pretty, but it's Arizona. Wendy Williams is dead? No, it's Wendy O. Williams. Put an O in there. Look it up. No, not Wendy Williams. Damn, I'm all drunk. You need to hook up with that lady there, Shane. Deanne Marie. She likes to drink. Oh, okay, yeah. Not Wendy Williams, no. That's where she's been around a long time too, I guess. I didn't know, never heard about her. What's weird is I didn't even know fucking Conan wasn't even on the TV anymore. Whoops. Because I watched a special with the White Stripes. Anybody heard of the White Stripes? I mean, not the White Stripes. Oh yeah, the White Stripes. What the fuck am I saying? Meg White and Jack White, the White Stripes. See, the last show Conan did, I guess they were on there, and I'm listening to the White Stripes, of course, and I fucking didn't know Conan hasn't been on for a long time on nighttime TV. I had no fucking clue. Yes, I have. Yeah, Meg was always hot. Seven Nation Army and shit like that. But yeah, the last show, the last time they were together was on Conan, and that was his last show. And I don't know how many years ago that was. I thought Conan was still on. Meg White is always barefoot. Yeah, but she was never pregnant, I don't think. But I guess she's a recluse. She doesn't go out. She doesn't do interviews. She doesn't do anything, But I think Jack helped her out to learn to play the drums. They hit it off pretty well. I don't think she was very musically inclined. And Jack made her a star. But yeah, I didn't know that Conan wasn't on. But here's an hour. An hour's gone. Anyway, stay straight, stay strong. God bless. Take care. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but it's an hour. Thank you, Shane. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Juan, Dylan, Deanne, Kenny. Thank you, Kenny, Diane, Juan, Dylan, Diane. I got to say, Sonder before I miss her for sure. Atomic Wind. Where the fuck you been, Atomic Wind? Kenny. Sandra. Chicken George. I forgot about Chicken George. Sandra. Pammy Walker. Sorry to hear about your husband. Is that it? Probably forget somebody. I know I will. Shane. Shane. Kenny. Dylan. Oh, the Outlaws. Who's that? The Outlaw Panther rules. Game Fit. Gamma Fresh. Jesse Solitz. A lot of people I didn't know. Oh, Dark Flame. That's about it. Okay. Stay straight, stay strong. God bless. Take care. One of these days, Beatrice will be here. And stay away from the COVID-19. Have a good day. Remember that joke, Dylan.